Sparkle your secret signature method? Well, let's not make it a secret anymore, because today we're going to walk through the steps of how to create a signature method so that you can grow and scale your coaching business without all the overwhelm, so you've got a clear message. So if you want some real actionable steps that you can implement to get a clear message so people know exactly what it is that you do to help people, then join us. All right, hang on in as we have a dance party as always before we kick off our live today.
You're like a circle that floats around me, keeping me safe and sound. And when I fall, you've tied a rope to me. You're blessing me every day. I was down with an illusion, like a sparrow with broken wings, but now I shine with your reflection on me. I'm getting back up on my feet. That you showed up was written in my palm. You are a statement, explode like a bomb. I get to push myself to victory. You make me winner. You cut me loose and set me free. You make me win in every way. You showed me how to spread my wings. Yes, I'm the winner of the day. on, I wouldn't let you go. 'Cause every time I try, you find a loophole. I've been slamming the door and just leave you cold. When I come back, you've heated up the South Pole. You see my body rush for the escape, while my heart wants to stay. I run away, hit the road, and almost there, but I keep turning back just like a boomerang. You're like a backseat ghost telling me to stop. No matter what you do, I keep on coming back, just like a boomerang, just like a boomerang, just like a boomerang. I keep on spinning like a boomerang. Know exactly where to push or pull, and I am going mad just like you knew I would. You're reading me like an open book. You know me better than I ever thought you could. You see my body rush for the escape, while my heart wants to stay. I run away, hit the road, and almost there, but I keep turning back just like a boomerang. You're like a backseat ghost telling me to stop. No matter what you do, I keep on coming back, just like a boomerang. I keep on spinning like a boomerang. My head is spinning on my shoulders, so what's the use of trying, baby? All the ways they lead to you, you're like a magnet pulling me in. I run away, hit the road, and almost there, but I keep turning back just like a boomerang. You're like a backseat ghost telling me to stop. No matter what you do, I keep on coming back, just like a boomerang, just like a boomerang, just like a boomerang. I keep on spinning like a boomerang, just like a boomerang. I keep on spinning for you, like a boomerang. I keep on spinning like a boomerang.
Not quite time yet. We've got a few more minutes to go before we kick off. We're going to be unleashing the power of a unique signature method. So if you're a coach, hang on in, because today is an exciting day of how to set up a structure and a clear message for your business so you attract the right people. So hang on in, not long till we kick off. And if you're out there on the live stream, come join us. We are inside of the Zoom room. There's a link around the video.
Just watch me breaking your sweat. You're falling into me, touch me. I swear you would do anything that I want, so keep us awake till the dawn. Baby, feel free. I wanna make you sweat on me. I wanna make you sweat on me. I got you wrapped around my finger, but don't you try to call me tomorrow. There's nothing personal in having a little fun. You wait and see if it's worth your while. So give me your all. I'll take it to Mars. Oh, I'll stick like glue inside your mind.
All right, it is time now for the Sparkle song. We will be counting down the last 3 minutes with the Sparkle song. Come join us.
Been hiding in the shadows way too
We have a
long.
special announcement today, so come on into the Zoom room. There's a link around the video. Go
Always
and look
thought
for
that
it.
You were weak, but babe, you're wrong. Yeah, you Better step into the light, just give it a try. Think that it's time you let that spark out. You've been hiding in the shadows way too long. And who cares if you might mess it up? You're stronger than the others think. And who cares if you might mess it up? Go ahead and shine, darling. Go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? Just shine. You shouldn't doubt yourself, 'cause you're a work of art. You should know that you are perfect with those flaws. Yeah, you better step into the light, just give it a try. Know that it's time you let that spark out. You've been hiding in the shadows way too long. And who cares if you might mess it up? You're stronger than the others think. And who cares if you might mess it up? Go ahead and shine, darling. Go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? Just shine, shine, darling. Go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? Just shine. You're stronger than the others think. And who cares if you might mess it up? Shine. Go ahead and shine, darling. Go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? Just shine, shine, darling. Go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? Just shine.
Hello, everyone. Welcome. We are unlocking the power of having a unique signature method. So, if you are a coach and you've been struggling to clearly define what it is you do to your people and attract the right people to you, it may be because you haven't discovered the power of having an actual signature method, the thing that makes you unique, the thing that will make you stand out from a crowded market out there, especially in the coaching industry, right? There are lots of coaches out there that do the thing, but the way in which you do it is your unique way. So today we're going to really explore the benefits of incorporating a unique signature method into your coaching practice. So now, if you are joining us on the live or even on the replay, let me know where you're joining from and how long have you been hanging out inside the Sparkle world for. So nice to see those of you who are joining us inside the VIP room. So good to see you all here. Now we're going to go on a journey together today as we really uncover this signature method thing, the thing that's going to help you stand out. So let me know, do you know what a signature method is? Yes or no? Or do you also know, do you know what a signature method is? And if not, or if you do you have one? That's what I was looking for. Today we're going to look at 6 reasons why you should have a signature method. Also, I'm going to be speaking with you about really 3 ingredients that you can use to set yourself apart as a coach so that your program flies off the shelf, unlike a lot of other programs that just sit there collecting dust. Now, do you feel as though you're struggling to attract people to you right now? Do you feel like your message may be falling on deaf ears? Well, it could be because of this signature method. So I'm also going to show you how you can turn your signature method into a high ticket offer. And hang around because I've also got a special message and announcement for you. And you want to be, if you're watching it like this week, it's pretty cool. It's really, really good. All right. And if you're weeks and months behind on this replay binging content, then it's probably finished. All right, let's dig into the actual 6 reasons why you should have a signature method. And I'm going to head on over to my handy dandy whiteboard. All right, here we are. So, a signature method is a series of steps that you take people through. As a coach, we have a specific way in which we help people. And once that is defined, it is, let's pick a color that you can actually see. It is going to help you to stand out, right? It's going to help you to stand out from a crowd. It'll help you to differentiate yourself from others, especially as a coach. This industry is getting more and more crowded by the day, and it can be super challenging to stand out. However, when you have a signature method, it will set you apart from all the other coaches out there. So, do you have that signature method, or are you still trying to define it? Because when you can, it will be that distinguishing factor, that secret sauce. It will truly help you stand out in a sea of sameness. Also, the second thing is it's going to allow for consistency. Once I worked out what our signature method is, it really became the foundation, the thing that elevated the trust, the know, like, and trust factor, and also the credibility of our company. Now imagine in this coaching experience that you may be going through, wouldn't it be nice to know where you're heading when you start off with a coach? Well, with a signature method, that's what it gives you. It gives you a reliable framework and a structure, a step-by-step system that you have within your practice so your clients can truly appreciate what they can expect from you as that person who's stepping in to help them. And it will give them a sense of trust and also that credibility. And it creates loyalty as well and a sense of security with your customers. So your signature method, like I said, is really a solid foundation upon which you will build lasting coaching relationships and partnerships, and it's all built around this signature method. Also, number 3, you will have clarity. Having clarity is such a powerful tool. When it comes to your signature method, when you gain clarity on how to actually articulate what it is that you do, your coaching philosophy, your values, your techniques, and the tools that you employ, this will provide clarity and benefits both to you and to your client. You can effectively communicate your expertise in your unique way, and you will start to attract clients who actually resonate with you, the right people, the dream clients that we're always looking for. And additionally, it gives your clients that clear understanding of how your method will actually address their needs. So that path really becomes illuminated for them when you have clarity around what your method is. Now, when you're putting together your method, number 4, make sure that it is results orientated. So results orientated means it's unlocking the door to success. So imagine you've got the key that unlocks the door to success for you and for your clients. That signature method truly will allow you to do that. When you can focus on specific strategies, techniques, right? The things that have been proven to be effective to help people get to that desired outcome that they're looking for. And by refining and iterating and fine-tuning this method over time, you will enhance you as a coach, your effectiveness. Plus, you'll become a master at your practice because you're no longer just winging it, helping people. You actually have a method backing your approach as well. Now, as well as focusing on the results, so always re-evaluating, is my method giving my clients the results that I was hoping to give them? As well as that, internally, it helps you with number 5, personal growth. So when you have a signature method, you will get personal growth because as people, as coaches, as humans, really, we are always evolving. We're always growing. And developing a signature method, it will allow you to continuously be learning and refining. It encourages both you to stay up to date with latest trends and research, but also it provides you with best practice tools within your fields. So as you embark on the development of your own personal and professional growth, when you have a signature method that you're always improving upon, it allows you to say yes to what you want to actually learn and know what's wasting your time and is not feeding the actual method itself, because there are so many things out there that we can be doing learning and development within, right? And we want to ensure that the things that we choose to put our time and our focus into when we're doing our professional development is actually taking us towards our larger goal. Now, our signature method is what helps us to get there. It's the thing that will help you to scale to 6-7 figure businesses as a coach. And number 6, the reason why having a signature method is so important is because it's going to help you with client attraction, aka marketing, or retention and retention when you have a signature method, and it makes real impact. You see, your signature method isn't just your coaching approach. It is also a really powerful marketing tool. You see, it helps you to attract your ideal client who resonates with your unique way of doing things. Have you heard the word before, value proposition or unique approach? That's what your signature method is. And by offering this as a well-defined, proven method, you will become the choice, the person that the clients are looking for, because you can show exactly what it is that you specialize in. You see, people are looking for benefits, for the transformation. And if you're in this business, if you're a coach, it's because you want to help people, right? You want to transform lives. And when you have this signature method, it's really a transformative power to the way you approach your business, the way in which you can help yourself and your clients keep forging ahead, right? And through your signature method, you will actually make and get, this is the best part, a lasting impact in the lives of your clients. So when you develop this signature method and you utilize it on the daily, you will actually establish yourself as a credible, trusted coach. You will stand out in a crowded market. You will enhance the ability to attract positive clients to you who are looking for the thing that you offer. You will make a lasting impact, and it truly will become the centerpiece of your entire business model. So, are you excited Yes. Are you really looking to delve a little deeper into this signature method so that you can start attracting people to you, the right types of people? Well, let's dig a little more into this signature method. But before I do, I want to talk to you about why will people actually buy from you? You see, there's one big reason why people will actually pay. And it's not because there's a lack of tools and resources out there. You can literally Google anything, right? Someone's probably made a YouTube video or a blog or something, right? So it's out there on the internet somewhere. But if they do it just through the internet, then they're doing it alone. The reason why people will actually pay is for this. So just remember the acronym ACE, A-C-E. It is because they want accountability. You see, if they could do it alone, they would have done it already. If it was that easy, they would have gone out there and done the thing. And also, they're paying for community because it's lonely. Whatever struggle they have and the help that they're looking for, how nice is it to know that they're not doing it alone? And when they pay, they get you, your amazing sparkle, that thing that you love to do all day, every day. So therefore, they're paying for an enhanced opportunity. Okay, so just to recap, accountability, community, and enhanced opportunity is the reason why people will actually pay to work with you. And when you have a signature method, people know how they're moving through your program and the reason why they will be successful. And this comes from Tony Robbins, the master of all coaches. Okay, so I'm just going to put it out there. I didn't think of this. The reason why people will be successful is another acronym for you, RIM. So once they come into your program, how do we ensure that they're successful? Well, it's through the practice of repetition. Repeating, listening to the same thing over and over again. I know my coach at the moment, I'm like falling asleep with her in my ear, which allows me to continuously practice the thing I'm trying to learn from her. Also, immersion. So immersing yourself. Now, whenever I work with somebody, I literally go all in. I save for a coach every single year, and like your coaches will offer lots and lots of things, but usually there's one or two specific things that you want from your coach. And immersing yourself in that, like living and breathing it. And then finally, the D in RIM is that you get to model a proven practice. You see, everything out there has probably already been invented. Somebody's already tested it, measured it, optimized it. So why would you try to reinvent the wheel? Now, I get it if you're an artist and you want your artwork to be original, but you should be modeling a proven practice, especially if it is in an area that you yourself aren't great at yet. So start modeling it until it becomes part of you. And this is how our clients will be successful, through RIM, through repetition, through immersion, and through modeling proven practices. So let's break down this signature method. So we get this right. ACE and RIM, we've got that down now. Yes, let me know in the chat. We do? Okay, excellent. Awesome. All right, so now what we want to do is break down what is a signature method. All right, so let's move along in the whiteboard here and get a bit of a blank space up. And if you're out listening to this, or you're on the podcast, or wherever you are listening to this episode, go and hunt it down over on YouTube and you'll be able to see the pretty pictures that I'm drawing on my whiteboard. And for those of you live here right now, well, you've got the the privilege of being here live. All right, so let's break down a signature method. So before we have a signature method, we need to know the outcome in which we want to get people to. Okay, so let me know, what is the thing that you help people with? You see, they have a problem, they're not really happy, they've been trying to figure something out and they are stuck, right? It's raining, it's miserable, and they're sick of it. They're sick of trying to figure it out alone. They're standing under the rain cloud. But you have had the bright idea. You have worked something out. You're standing under the sunshine and you have the answer. You have the process. You're able to take them from the pain point, position A, all the way through to Z. From A to Z is your transformation point, the thing that you help people with. So the first little project, and we love to get shit done here, baby. We're going to do a 2-minute little exercise, and I want you to write down for me what it is that you help people with. Okay, so write down for me now and pop it in the chat as well. What is the transformation that you help people with? And the second thing I want you to do is write down a few of the pain points and struggles that they have. And we're going to bring all this together in another little exercise in a moment. But first, I want you to write down what's the outcome, the thing that you help people with, and what's a few of the struggles and pain points. So we're going to put a little 2-minute countdown timer on for you with some elevator music. Actually, I Googled before I did this show, music that's great for study, okay? So we're going to do a 2-minute countdown for you right now. So wherever you are, wherever you're listening to this, stop for a moment, grab a pen and paper, and do the activity, like get some shit done. All right, so let's do this. All right, we're back. So if you are here live, pop your answer into the chat as we move on. Now, let's talk more about the actual method itself. So we know point A, where they're stuck, what problems they have, what pain points they have. And then on the far side, when they work with you, the outcome that you're trying to get them through. get them to, sorry, but they'll have to go through your signature method to actually solve the problem. And as you develop your signature method, you want to ensure that you're helping people with three major things. So we'll head back to my whiteboard. And the three major things that you will help people with is with their mindset. You will also give them tool sets, and then also develop their skill sets. So these three things, mindset, tool set, and skill set, are the three things that as you develop out your method, you want to ensure that you're covering. Now, a lot of programs will actually begin with mindset, right? Because transformation always begins within you first. You are the one who needs to make the decision that you're going to do the thing, right? And then through the use of different tools and resources, you will then develop the skills, right? The ongoing impact in your life that you were hoping for. So the signature method is literally I always recommend between 3 to 6, maximum 8, but usually between 3 to 6 major milestones that you take people through. Now, these major milestones are like big hurdles that people get over. So in order to get over them, you need to give them like little lessons, right? And then each of the little lessons, take them over the larger milestones, okay? So what you want to do for your signature method is think of 3 to 6 major milestones. So to give you an example of that, let me explain to you what our major milestones are through our signature method. So let me take you over and I'll give you a look at what our method actually looks like. Let me have a look for it. Here it is here. So this is our method here, and you can see that there's a bit going on, but I just want you to pay attention to the first few steps. So the very first step in our signature method is see it, the vision step, because everything starts with your mindset. Okay, so we need to know, one, that we're working on our own mindset, but then also where we're going. All right, what's the outcome we're trying to achieve? So within our method, really it's goal setting. See it. That's stage 1, to set those goals. Stage 2 is to then design your signature method and high ticket offer. And that's what we're covering today, actually, a part of our program. Funny that. So that's step number 2, to design it, that signature method and high ticket offer. Third step is we want you, once we know what it is that we're helping people with, we then need to attract them to us. So we need to build it. We need to build the vehicle, right? Whether it be a live event, a PDF, a webinar, whatever it is that you're going to bring people to sell your program to. So in the build it phase, we want you to create that vehicle and also set up the technology, right? Because people, you as a coach, you have to have technology to run a business. So stage 1 is your vision. Stage 2 is to design it. Stage 3 is to build it. And then stage 4 is to fill it. Okay, now that we have the freebie that we're giving away to let people see what it is that we do, we then need to fill it. And we do that through marketing and messaging. And then we move to sell it. Now we've got people looking at our stuff, we've got to sell it. And then once they buy it, we then have to deliver it. And then our final step, once you get really good at your craft, we then start to optimize and evergreen it. So we've got 7 stages, but to be totally honest with you, the ones that people spend most of the time in is this section, design it through to sell it. Now, I recommend that you actually do each of these things, your vision, review and iterate your signature method, your lead attraction marketing machine, your messaging, at least a couple of times a year. But usually most people stick in these design it, build it, fill it, and sell it phase. Okay, now the reason why I told you all of them is to see that your program may have multiple steps, but you don't always have to tell everybody about all of the steps, right? We usually only really tell people about the first few. So it's your turn now. You don't need to think about everything that you need to teach in order to create your signature method, just the major milestones. Okay, so we'll go back to where we started from on the whiteboard. Whoops, hit the wrong button here. And, oh, it's going to hide on me. Where did it go? It'll be probably this one. There we go. So it's your turn now. I'm going to give you 5 minutes on this one. And I want you to write out the 3 to 5 or 6, steps, milestones that you will take people through. So come back to me if you're multitasking. Grab a pen and paper. Let's get some shit done together. All right? And let's write out your 3 to 6 steps. right, we're back. How did you go with that? Now, no matter where you're listening to this or watching this, make sure that you head to our Facebook group, Freedom Funnel Formula, and just Google or get into Facebook and do a search. Come in and share with us. Like, take a screenshot right now of you attending this and post it in there. Let us know that you are actually taking action on this, right? You can learn and learn and learn, but unless you're doing the thing, then it's pointless. So I want you to make sure that you're actually taking action. That's my big goal here, is to see you actually take action with the content that I give you. Now, we are going to move into a moment, the 3 secrets to what I see when I help people create signature methods, because this is, something that I'm really, really good at. You see, a signature method isn't something that is set in cement. It's actually written in sand. You will constantly be iterating it. But there are 3 things that I have seen that have been a big factor between a successful signature method and one that isn't. So I'm going to share that with you in a moment. But before that, would it be okay with you if I just let you know about our little 3-day event that's coming up in a few days? Next week, we are going to be running a 3-day event. So if you've enjoyed just a little bit of content that we've covered here today, inside this 3-day event, we're going to dig even deeper. We're going to break down this signature method into a high ticket offer as well. And actually, you know what? I'm also going to share with you a little bit more of a breakdown around how to turn it into a signature method as well today. But first off, if it's okay with you, I'd love to share with you what it is that we're doing next week, just in case you would like to come along and join us. Because you know why people will choose to come and join us? Because they want repetition, immersion, and they want to model a proven practice. And what I've found is the best way to get people to hear about what it is that I do is to teach people live. Funny that, here we are live right now, is to teach people live. And I find that it is the fastest way to get people to know, like, and trust you. I mean, it feels like, we're having a coffee or at the moment a water together, sitting across the table, having a conversation. You get to see if I'm any good at what I do, if you like my teaching style. I mean, I've had people that have said, Sally, you're too bubbly, right? Okay, well, maybe I'm just not your person. I'm sorry. Oh, well, actually, sorry, not sorry. I'm not changing. So let me share with you these 3 days, and really it's going to be such a fun interactive experience. We're testing out some new software that's also going to have some gamification, leaderboard, and lots of other cool fun stuff. But the things that you really want to know about is what's going to happen on the days. So let me take you back over to my whiteboard and share that with you. So day number 1 has the theme Build It. So on day number 1, we are first off, because everything starts with it, we are going to look at your vision. Okay, and throughout looking at your vision, because that's where everything begins, we are going to design your high ticket offer around your vision, so that it can be scalable, but also you're 100% clear on that signature method as well. So maybe you've got some clarity today, but we're going to go deeper into that over the 3 days. Like literally the first day is a really, really big day of getting shit done, pulling you out of the weeds of your business and taking a high level look at it and cleaning up any bottlenecks or areas that can have more clarity. And once you've completed your signature method, you're going to have a structure of your high ticket offer so you can be super proud to tell people what it's all about. Now we know what we're helping people with. We're also going to help you with your dream client. So you may have heard the term ideal client before, or client avatar. I like to call them my dream client, because when you dial in your dream client, you'll be rolling up your sleeves and actually getting into the mind of your people. And you're going to know exactly then what to say in your sales material, your marketing material, how to speak directly to that dream client. And at the end of this massive working session, you are finally going to know who you're helping and how to speak to them. And then we're going to wrap up. This is a big day. And a lot of the time, people don't have the time to sit down and work through these three major things. Imagine if you have a whole day, not just to go through and answer questions, but also to get feedback along the way from myself and my team, because these are the things that we look at all day, every day. Then we'll end the day with telling you about your tech. So we're going to look at your tech stack, both on the computer. So the three major pieces of software that you will need to have in order to run a successful coaching business. Plus, if you want to have a look behind the sparkly curtain and see what's going on inside my office and what's sitting on my desk, and do I have lights and what do they look like? What kind of camera does she use? Well, we're also going to show you that, along with 4 different types of live streaming levels that you can live stream at as well. So we'll deep dive into the tech stack. Then I'm going to show you around behind the sparkly curtain. And if you're sick of piecemealing your tech together, does that what it feels like in your business right now? It's like I use all these things, but I'm not exactly sure how to use them. Well, we'll give you loads of clarity around that, because honestly, you need to build your business in software. You can't get away without it. You see, your tech stack is literally your bricks and mortar business, right? It's the place that people go to buy from you. And it's all online, so therefore you need technology to support that. And then for anyone who is a VIP, we're going to do a cocktails, mocktails, or I like to call one time at the end of the day with our VIPs to debrief on the day to see what worked well, what didn't, and if they need any clarification. So that is day number 1. Build it. Day number 2, after a good sleep, right? Lots of water and caffeination. You'll get up and we'll begin day 2, the measure it day. So you're going to witness the sheer awesomeness of simplicity as we uncover how you focus on one thing. You see, this was a massive defining point in my business when I stopped building thing after thing and getting more and more confused over what it is that I do. So what you will do is you are going to be able to really maximize your results, and it will set you off for success. And if numbers are not your thing, by the end of the morning, you are going to love sexy numbers, hopefully as much as me. It's like adding a little bit of sparkle, sprinkle magic to your business when you have one thing to focus on. We then have a gentleman by the name of John Bellamy coming in, and he's going to be talking to you about automation and follow-up. You see, a lot of our business, and actually our life, is a trade-off of time or money. Okay. And if we can trade a little bit of money into our technology, we can save so much time when we have automation. And not only that, if you have a great follow-up system in place, when you implement this strategy, you're going to no longer let leads fall through the cracks. So if you think, hey, I am growing my email list, I'm doing the right thing, but you know in your heart of hearts that you're just letting people fall through the cracks. You're not following up enough. You're not actually sure sometimes maybe even who to follow up with. You're going to be able to get back more time by getting the system to follow up for you. And then the things that you actually spend your time on is the most valuable use of your time. I'm also going to share with you our Freedom Funnel formula. So I gave you a little sneak peek at that today, and I'm going to go deeper into it and break down how to actually implement the formula into your business. You see, the second part of the day, we're going to show you how to build things, but not only how to build it, in what order to build it, so that you can go from building to finally measuring and optimizing your business. Because you see, a live event is the vehicle to get people to you, and your signature method is the thing that helps them to be transformed. So if you're struggling to build your business and you're not sure what's working and what's not, when you actually understand the Freedom Funnel formula, like this method, I've been refining since 2017, full time 2017. Before that, it was still a bit of a method, but really got a lot of clarity and have honed this method. And then we will end the day with laser coaching. So this is your opportunity to have, now laser coaching is so powerful. You see, you will get myself and my team to look at your business, right? You'll get a series of experts to see where you may have bottlenecks in your business, where you could potentially be saving time, right? Things that might be getting you stuck. Let's help give you a bit more clarity through laser coaching. It's so powerful. And with some of the best minds looking at your business, you're going to get some really valuable things out of it. Now, we know that we're not going to be able to answer everybody's questions, so we will get you to submit your questions, but we will curate them so that if, we're hearing the same questions coming up, it's going to help the broader group of people joining this event. Woo, wrong button there. Okay, then on day 3, again, good sleep. We're going to rock out in day 3 with the final leg of our epic journey. You're going to get into the world of optimization. Now, this is such a powerful day where you will finally complete your live event structure or your program at a glance, your PAG. A lot of work has gone into the first 2 days in reverse engineering your business, right? Creating that signature method, getting clear on your high ticket offer, being able to understand how to speak clearly to your dream client. Then we will have a session on which part to pull out of your larger program and turn it into a smaller event with an actual strategy behind it. So you can stop feeling frustrated around what should you be teaching on your lives. You will have the structure, but also the most important thing, the strategy to back up the lives. So when you get to the actual invitation itself, the pitch, you may say, it becomes a really easy yes for people to join. And then when you have this event, all roads will lead to it. Now, we know a lot of you struggle also with objections. So on day 3, we're also going to help you to overcome objections. Also, we know that you are going to need to know how to fill the event. So we're going to look at marketing as well. And there are sort of 3 major stages that we go through over our business life, or 3 major areas, of your pool of people that you can be marketing to. And I'm going to break that down for you so that you can determine which is the best area to be spending most of your time. You see, a lot of what we do in our business, it can be activities that aren't actually taking us anywhere. So if you feel like you're that hamster running and not getting anywhere and you're wondering why, this could be the answer, because what we're looking for you to find is the 20% that's going to give you the 80% of the results. And then we also have a really amazing guest, Jackie Ashley. Now, she's been a life coach for over 15 years. She's worked with some major corporations and public and private businesses. And she's going to be talking about money mindset. Now, if you have really struggled, and this is quite common, especially in the coaching niche, with charging high ticket prices. Yeah, raise your hand if it's you. Yeah, you're sometimes like, I know I should be charging more, but I just want to help more people. Well, Jackie's going to help you through a guided session to allow you to see money, But you see, many of us have a lot of limiting beliefs when it comes to money, and there are lots of things that can hold us back from seeing the true value you are as a person. So this really powerful session is actually going to help you shift your beliefs around money, tap into your own personal growth around how you see money, but also how you think about money. And also, we're going to have some cool things sent out to you. So if you are just joining us, we are going to be, look, I got it here. We've got swag. Right, we've got some swag coming out to you as well, because this is the Sparkle inaugural event. It's our very first event. Our swag is actually more than our ticket prices because I really wanted to spoil you all. So here's some of the swag that's coming out to you, and they got cute little quotes and things in them, some pens. So if you want some just cool swag and, one of a kind, there'll only be a limited amount of these made for those who attend our very first event. So if you would like to join us in our upcoming 3-day immersion event on how you can take your coaching business to the next level by simplifying your systems and processes, and I want you to embrace going live. I know it can be scary, but it's just a muscle, and we're going to help you to be able to do that. So join us. Go to sparkleclassacademy.com/sparkle live and join us in this 3-day event. It's going to be jam-packed. You're going to walk away and go, wow. Right? I can't believe I got that much done in 3 days. Now, you see, you have to do the work, but you don't have to do it alone. So claim your space and go to sparkleclassacademy.com/sparkle live and grab your seat. This will be your only opportunity to be a founder, to be part of the inaugural event. You'll be that person who will be coming back time and time again saying, hey, I was at Sparkle 1. I'm an OG of this event, because we do plan to run this a couple of times a year. So if you're all in, type for me in the chat right now, all in. Go and grab your ticket at sparkleclassacademy.com/sparkle live. All right, now back to our regular programming. Let me share with you the 3 game-changing things that I have seen that really make an offer, a signature method, stand out from that sea of sameness. The thing that's actually will change the numbers in your bank account. So, secret number 1 is, let me write this down back over on my whiteboard. Secret 1 is a sexy name. Okay? Now, I love to play with acronyms and letters, but having a memorable name for your signature method, it promises specific results for your clients. Plus, if it's a catchy name, people are more likely to remember it and see what the problem is that you are going to help them solve. So this event that I'm running right now, we called this Unleash the Power of Your Signature Method, right? Now, what if I had called it Online Course Creation? Pretty bland, right? It's really, how many people teach course creation out there? It's a bit of a snooze fest. So give it a sexy name. The secret number 2 is have captivating graphics. So I gave you a little look at our graphics, but through the 3-day event, I'm going to help you with this. I'm going to show you how you can, even if you're not a graphic designer, come up with some really simple but powerful graphics. You see, it's really important to remember that you are selling something as a coach that may be intangible, which means they might not be able to physically hold it, right? But as humans, we love to engage our senses. And that's why when people discover your coaching program, when you can back it up with a really stunning graphic, it helps to make your coaching program feel more tangible. So, if you do come to this event, I'm going to show you how to do that. And I mean, ours is pretty cool, but I am actually a graphic designer. I've been a graphic designer for 25 years. So, I do have a little leg up in this field, and I create graphics and things for my clients for their signature method. But you do not have to be a graphic designer to come up with captivating graphics, okay? So you don't have to go and spend a fortune to do this, but please put a bit of time and effort into it. When you show it to people, doesn't it feel more tangible when you could see our method, right? And secret number 3 is you need to craft an irresistible offer. And if I've got bad spelling on the screen, guys, I'm dyslexic, so I just kind of lean into it, and it is what it is. I still get my shit done. Now, this elusive crafting an irresistible offer. You have probably heard this time and time again, right? But it is the secret sauce to your coaching business success. You see, your coaching business isn't just your signature offer. There's a bundle of amazing things that you put inside your program, like bonus materials that add extra value that far exceed the price point of what it is that you do. And it truly will make the world of difference to your program. So start to think about things like in regards to the coaching component of your business. Are you going to be doing one-on-one, one-to-few, one-to-many? Or what are some of the fulfillment event options that you're going to do with people? So are you going to run webinars, mastermind, hot seats, VIP days, implementation days? I mean, next month we're starting GSD days, implementation days, which stands for Get Shit Done, which is pretty much what we're going to do in that 3-day event as well. Or maybe you want to do retreats and actually get everybody together into one place. Also, how will you provide accountability? Are you going to do checklists or guides or surveys? Are you going to create accountability pods for people? Are you going to run check-in calls? And if people have got any problems, what are you going to do there? Are you going to have laser coaching, questions in groups via emails, debriefs? Like we do debriefs with our clients after they've run live events. So what other additional support might you give them? Where are you going to house them as part of an online community? Facebook, Discord, we put our people in Slack. We're actually rebooting our Facebook group soon, and curating lots of other resources as well. So the greater part of your signature method, you really need to craft the irresistible offer. So what are all the inclusions that people get outside of the signature offer itself? All right, we've given you an amazing head start here on what it is to create a signature offer. And if you want to have immersion, right, you want to go deeper in what it is that we do, then come and join us for the 3-day event so we can share with you our proven practices, our model that we help our clients scale to 6 and 7 figures with. So for true accountability, community, and an enhanced opportunity, join us in our 3-day event. It's called Sparkle Live, number 1. It's a Sparkle Live event on live events. And of course, it's all going to take us to sell that high ticket offer, because you cannot sell a secret. You must do sales and marketing and set up your technology. And I love to geek out on all that stuff. I am your automation nerd. I love sexy numbers. And this 3-day event, my team and I are so excited to be joining, or having those of you who have already registered join us. So without further ado, this is one of your last opportunities to get your hands on a ticket. We will be kicking off in a couple of days. Swag is already on the way. Don't worry if you register right towards like a day or so before. If it's not there in time, it will still come. But ask yourself, are you sick of struggling alone? Would you like help to get out of the weeds and to be able to have a proven method? Just imagine how much simpler life will be if you know exactly what your promotional marketing agenda is for the whole year. Imagine if you knew what you were doing every week for your business. If you were able to run the same live event on repeat for the year, imagine how much better you will get at being able to deliver it. And also, how much more confident will you become at being able to do that transition into the actual pitch or invitation into your program? If you pick one thing and dial it in. Now, we have the formula for you, and I can't wait to see you in our upcoming event. So without further ado, click that button, come and join us. Go to sparkleclassacademy.com/Sparkle Live, and I will see you next week. I've already got all my outfits for the week lined up in the spare room. I can't wait. All right, guys, have a fabulous day. I am now going to go inside and get prepared. It's my daughter's 18th birthday today. So my husband and I are about to decorate the entire front end of the house with streamers, balloons, and glittery, sparkly things all down the walls. So everyone have a fabulous day. I'm going to go off and enjoy my daughter turning 18. Oh my God, she's an adult. I feel like, seriously, that was me 5 minutes ago. I was 18. What? And now I have an 18-year-old daughter. Oh my goodness, call me crazy. I can't believe it. Do I look like I got an 18-year-old? Scarlett's shaking her head in the VIP room. Thank you, darling. Thank you. Yeah, we can be friends. All right, my loves, have a fabulous day. Never let anyone dull your sparkle. Get at least one income-producing activity done each and every day. And I'll see you on the next live. Bye, guys.
I will not bow down. Keep putting me off, I'm not gonna change my mind.